Hello and welcome to Larissa's Kitchen. Tonight I'm making little cheese tartlets. These mildly sweet shortbread cookie crusted tarts would be perfect for breakfast or dessert or as an afternoon snack. We're going to have to start with the dough first because it does have to refrigerate for a couple of hours. I've got my largest work bowl fitted with my knife blade on my food processor, not my dough blade. I've got 2 cups plus 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour along with 10 tablespoons of lightly salted butter. Now this butter has been softening for just a little bit. We're going to add 2 teaspoons of lemon peel, 1/2 cup of granulated sugar, plus about a 1/2 teaspoon of very finely pulverized kosher salt. Eventually we'll add in 1 egg plus 1 egg yolk to form this dough. Okay, I know this looks all crummy, but it's ready to go. So we're going to take it over to a dry surface, form it into a ball, and then get it in plastic wrap. Then this is going in the refrigerator for 2 hours. The dough's been in the refrigerator for 1 hour and 30 minutes. I've got a 1/2 cup of golden raisins and 2 tablespoons of amaretto. The raisins are going to need to soak in this amaretto for 30 minutes before we begin on the rest of the filling. I've got my oven preheating to 400 degrees and I do have my convection oven on. Now I have 15 of these little tart pans. They're 2 inches and they're measured across the bottom, not across the top. We don't need to grease these because there's plenty of butter in that tartlet dough. I've got 16 ounces of mascarpone cheese that I've been letting soften at room temperature for about 1 hour. I'm going to mix a 1/2 cup of sugar and 2 teaspoons of lemon peel with that. I have 4 jumbo egg yolks. We're going to go ahead and add these into this cheese mixture one at a time. Teaspoon of very finely pulverized kosher salt. Now we put that through the mortar and pestle just like I did for the tartlet dough. We're going to add this into the cheese mixture along with the 1/2 cup raisins and all the amaretto and a 1/2 cup of very finely chopped candied fruit. I've got a half cup of all-purpose flour. We're going to go ahead and add this in and mix it till it's just combined. We don't want to overmix this because it could become tough. I've got 2 jumbo egg whites. We're going to whip these until they're medium stiff peaks, and then we're going to gently fold them into the mascarpone cheese mixture. Okay, these are ready to go. Okay, we're going to set this aside and get started on those tartlet shells. Alright, we're going to work with this tartlet dough half at a time, so we're going to cut it in half. You'll also see that I've got my rolling pin outfitted with these 1/8 inch thick rolling pin bands. That way I can roll everything to 1/8 of an inch thick and I don't have to worry about measuring anything. So let's get started. I'm going to lightly flour the surface so nothing sticks. I'm using this 1-quart Ziploc container to cut my circles with. It's the perfect size for these 2-inch tartlet shells. Okay, and then we just ease this tartlet dough into these tartlet pans. Okay, it's time to fill these tartlet shells with this filling. Now I'm going to be using a number 20 disher, and you can see that number right on the sweeper arm. So we should be able to get all 15 out of this. Okay, these are going in the oven for 20 to 25 minutes. I'm going to check them at 20 minutes first. If the filling is set and the crusts are beginning to brown, then they'll be done. I've dusted these with just a little bit of powdered sugar. You don't have to, but it does look pretty. Now I'm getting ready to taste these, and I have my amaretto sour right with me. That's 2 parts amaretto and 1 part fresh squeezed lemon juice. Just a hint of lemon. Oh, sweet. Perfect.